Good evening all, Speeder here. We're doing an unboxing again. This is an item that I got for Liza. I did a little bit of research on it. Both Liza's parents are seamstress, and she has got a very good knack in doing repairing things with needles and thread. But it's come to a point in time where the needle and thread is just not enough, and she needs to do repairs, larger repairs. So I decided to get her a sewing machine, and there we have it. Okay, the sewing machines that's available in Western Asia or Asia itself, there is a very large choice, and you can really get lost in deciding what you want. So when I went into the decision, I had thought about it, and I put down some pointers of what I believed she would need. I believed she needed a straightforward little basic machine that hasn't got a lot of finicky push buttons, all these type of things. If you want to really call it, this is a manual machine. It's got a turn button. We'll show it to you. And then the next criteria is that I wanted it had to have a forward reverse, and it must be able to do buttonholes, because anybody that is into dressmaking will testify that those are most probably the most important items that you want in your sewing machine. Okay, so enough jabbering. Let's have a look, see what we have here in the box. Okay, we did get it from Lazada as well. It came actually very quickly. We were very surprised. Within a couple of days even that it arrived. Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed it hasn't got a box, but then I thought about that, and it is something that we do need to get. So right, let's get into the peripherals. This is the power supply for the machine. It's got an Asian plug already on it. Right, let's pull the machine. Very nice idea, it's got a little handle on. Okay, there we are. It's not a massive machine. You can see it is actually very basic. We spoke about the buttons on the front. You'll see is one large turn button. It gives you a little bit of an indication over here on what stitches there is, and then here at the bottom is your on off and your forward reverse. Okay, what also came with it when I bought it was a little bit of an enlarging table that you could add to the machine to make your working surfaces a little bit more we'll figure out how it fits. At this very moment in time, I actually can't see how. Anyway, that's came with the machine. There is the instruction manual. As with all the stuff, there is the instruction manual, which is quite nice. It lays out what all the buttons are for, how the machine is, how it operates, how to connect up the machine. So it has got all the finickies, your peripherals that comes with it. Okay, I was just going to say I'm missing something. Yeah, this is a foot pedal. When you work with a machine, both your hands are busy. You've got a pedal that you can push to stop and start the machine as you work. It plugs into the back with a power source. The back of the machine There's the power, and the foot pedal is over there as well. Okay, your little, okay, this is supposed to be a little toolkit. Yeah, it is. There you can put in a couple of things that you require or that you need. Little bobbins, needles, spare needles. So that goes into there. Okay, so this is, I think, how this thing now operates. Something like that. No. There we got it. There's your extended table. So you've got a larger surface to work on. Okay, obviously they did test the machine. Here's a piece of material where they just did a couple of test stitches on, just to make sure that the unit works. Yeah, is where you've got your bobbin for your cotton. You will have that in there. You've got two cotton. Obviously, when you do your stitching, you've got two. You've got a top and a bottom one. So your bottom one picks up from the bottom. Now, the bobbin over here, you'll see here's a little attachment over here. You push it over, and then you can actually do your bobbin. And as soon as it gets full of cotton, it'll stop it. So then your bobbin has got cotton on. You've got your pillow for your cottons, which you add on. This is quite a tough one. You're gonna have to watch it you don't break this. Okay. So there you can put your cotton on there. You don't actually need this because the cotton doesn't run off, I assure you. Okay, this is the way how you will thread it. On your front of your machine, you've got all your ways to thread it through. When you turn your machine, you'll see your arms come up. You pick up your thread through there. There it is over here. So it goes through there, goes through there, goes down, and goes into your needle. You've got tensions over here for your different materials. If you've got a thin material, a thicker material, you've got to do your tension of your cotton has to be correct, or else your stitching is going to be loose. And obviously, like I said, your forward reverse over here. So while you're stitching, you can actually go into reverse, and you can go normal, reverse, normal. So then your foot on the bottom of your machine will actually take the material to the one side and bring it back to the other side. And then your on-off switch and your fast, it's got two speeds that you can run. Again, like I said, here's the couple of stitches that you can get. This is one part of your buttonhole stitch. You got your bottom there. You've got your bottom and your top cross stitch to seal your buttonhole off, and then you cut your bottom hole open, and you can then use it as a button for your buttons. The size of your buttonhole, obviously, that you will guide once you start stitching. So there's a couple of things here that Eliza will have to learn. She'll have to learn how to use the machine firstly. It is a very simple machine. It is a very straightforward little machine. There's no fanciness in it. What I like about it, when I bought this machine as well, the inside, it's got a metal frame. It hasn't got a plastic frame. It's got a metal frame. So already it's a robust machine. It's not just going to fail for whatever reason, which is quite a nice idea. Okay, rubber feet, so that once it starts running or you work with it, it doesn't move around on the table. So yes, this is it's not top of the range machine. It's not something that I believe she will need, but it's something that's going to get her away with everything that she requires. The foot, you can remove this foot and you can replace it with other feet for overlocking, doing zippers, There's many feet that you can add onto this. We will be purchasing all those things as extras uh, because it didn't come with a machine. They very rarely do come with a machine, although you can buy a whole kit that's got 26 different types of feet in and little rulers and whatnot. So that's not a problem, and they're not that expensive. Also inside, it's got a little cut. So if you want to cut your material, you can pull your material, and there it's just cut your material off. And then it's got a LED light inside here as well that actually lights up your workspace. I think once Eliza's got the hang of it and she can do a couple of straight stitches and things like that, then she can do a little bit of a video on this machine as well. In South Africa, my ex-wife was a dressmaker, and she used top-of-the-range machines like Elnas and Singers and machines of that sort. And just for the basic model, I believe this machine will do whatever is required. She had these massive machines, and believe you me, this machine will be fine. Okay, the needle, you can remove the needle. Like I said, you can remove the foot by loosening it off and then taking the foot out. It's hinged here at the back. To clean this area, you have to clean it every now and again because it gets a lot of fluff, and if you don't clean it, it goes out of tune. So once every now and again, I will open it up, I'll clean it, put a little bit of oil down onto it, and just by doing that little bit of maintenance on it, the machine will last so much longer. Also, the motor on this machine is a stronger motor than most of the machines, which also attracted me towards this machine. So all in all, our new little box that we opened, and I hope that Liza will find lots of hours of pleasure with the machine. So for all out there, have a good evening. God bless. Cheers.